Hey friends, let's get crafting. As you can see, I have a few items in front of me. When I went to the Dollar Tree today, I had one rule for myself. Only spend $20 to decorate my back patio. Period. End of story. So let me show you what I came up with. First, I decided to make the wreath because one, it's what I spent the most money on, and two, I knew it would take the longest to do. This was my first time making a wreath myself, so a lot of this was trial and error. I used 4 different colors and got 2 of each, and then I also got the foundation for the wreath and a cute spider to put on it. Therefore, since all items were $1 each, I spent a total of $10 on these items. Knowing what I know now, I wish I would have gotten at least 4 more rolls of tulle, but oh well. I did what I could with what I had. I cut pieces that were about 6 inches long and then cut those in half. I then tied those pieces into the wreath foundation. There are 4 wires on the outsides. I decided to use the 2 inner wires to tie the tulle around. I simply cut small pieces of string that I already had and tied it around it. Easy peasy. It looked weird at first, but it eventually started to look really neat. Turns out I didn't have enough tulle, so I ended up just wrapping the string that I had left and putting the spider on that. Oh well, I think it still looks great. When I do my next wreath for Christmas, I'll definitely get 16 rolls of tulle rather than 8. And I probably won't use glittery tulle again. Yeah, it's all over my living room still. The second project was to work on these candles. I got 3 of the Catholic candles and removed the plastic around them. Put a pot on the stove and boiled water, and then placed 3 candles in the boiling water. Since this was a lengthy process, I ended up making dinner during this time. I didn't want to leave the candles in the kitchen without supervision, so I made an effort to stay nearby. Once the candles were completely melted, I decided to pour all of them into a glass vase that I had under the sink. I did this so that I could save the candle wicks, since candles are kind of pointless without them. I also decided to add the potpourri liquid scent to the candles. I have never used potpourri, so this was definitely a wild guess. Why not try this idea? Yeah, if you're watching this, do as I say and not as I do, because it wasn't worth using, honestly. The liquid ended up settling on the bottom. Knowing what I know now, I would have definitely skipped doing this. I figured it would make the candles smell good, but only gave it a slight scent. I'm betting that the essential oils would have had a better impact on the candles. However, I was determined not to spend more money on this craft today, so I didn't do that. On the flip side, one of the candles kind of looks neat with the red liquid on the bottom. However, it stayed in liquid form, so just a heads up about that. It definitely fits the Halloween theme. The 3 candles, the 3 jars, and the potpourri was a total of $7. The last project was definitely the easiest. I found 2 wire baskets at Dollar Tree and decided that I wanted to turn it into a cage of some sort. I found this cool skeleton dude and liked him enough to get him. I named him Mr. Moody. Not sure if he really is Moody, but, I'll go with it. I was originally planning on getting a smaller skeleton or Halloween figure to put inside the cage, but I liked him, so I got him. I originally also planned to hang the basket with a string off of a hook on my patio, so it was essentially a hanging basket, but I decided against doing that last minute. There's a little girl that lives in the apartment above mine, and I thought that might creep her out a little too much, so I ended up making the cage skeleton the centerpiece on my back patio instead. There are a couple other Halloween-themed things on my patio, as you can see. The pillows on the chairs came from Walmart a couple years back. I believe they were about $5 each. There's also a Halloween tree on my back patio that I believe came from Target last year. I think I saw some this year too. I also made a origami candy bowl, an origami monster bookmark, and a garland that is featured in a video that posted yesterday with a YouTube mama/family collaboration that I did. I will card that up above if you want more crafts to do. And that's my back patio. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.